Sorry everybody, it's Xilicks here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Soul Silver. In the last episode, we started the game, got our starter, made our way over here to Mr. Pokemon's house, talked to Mr. Pokemon and Professor Oak, who gave us a Pokedex, and Mr. Pokemon gave us the mysterious egg, and then we got a call from Professor Elm telling us that there was some issues going on at the lab and that we needed to hurry there as fast as we possibly could so that we could get there and save the day. So let's head back to Newbark Town, I believe is the name. Forgetting the name of the town already. And see what is going on with Professor Elm and what he so desperately needs our help with. So luckily on the way back, you can skip most of the tall grass and just quickly get back without any trouble. Let's just heal really quickly before, actually, do we even need to heal? That's the question. Oops. No, we do not. We're at full health. Alright, so let's get over here. And what's this? ... You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. That's a Pokemon that's too good for a wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I have to have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so this is our first rival battle with Silver, I guess is his name. Well, his official name, you can however name him. Whatever you want. So let's lower Chikorita's defense so we can do a lot more damage with our Scratch. Except for the fact that our attack's going to be lowered and we're still going to do the same exact amount of damage that we would have before this turn. So let's see how much we actually do. A fair amount of health, okay. We can just spam Scratch for the most part, as long as he doesn't use Growl again, which he's going to use, and now we're going to have to lower his defense. And if he lowers my attack again, then this is just gonna be really annoying. And yep, okay. I see how this is happening right now. We're gonna play this game. Oh, and now you outspeed me somehow. That's weird. So I think we're at -4 and he's at -3, so whatever. We'll just attack anyways. And he wants to lower my attack all the way to the point where it's not gonna do anything. But I don't really care, we're just gonna go for it. And we won, so that's that. In the last part, I was talking about how you kind of have a bit of an advantage because you can get some levels beforehand. Where obviously he starts at level 5, so it is what it is. Do you know who I am? I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Give it back. That's my trainer card. Oh no, you saw my name. So now we know his name, except we don't actually know his name yet, because we have not chosen his name yet. I do kind of like that though. That's kind of like a sly way of getting to know his name without him telling you. Like, oh, you dropped your trainer card and now I have it, so now I know your name. Whatever. The question is, does he know our name? Like, did we tell him our name, or does he just not know what our name is at all? I don't know. I guess they never really explained that. Alright, so let's head back to the town and see what all of the commotion is. Trying to remember what the fastest way is. I think up here you can skip. Yeah, you can skip everything. Perfect. Oh, also, let's talk to this guy. See what's going on. Steadily poking at the ground. Yeah, Newbark Town. I think that's what I said. I hope that's what I said. Who are you? We are investigating the case of missing Pokemon here. Rule number 1. Whoever did it will come back to the site. Oh my, so you must be the one who did it? Hold on a second, he has nothing to do with it. I saw that there was a red-haired boy looking into the building. What? You battled a boy like that? He must be the one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? And his name is going to be... We're gonna make it Hilarion, just because if you guys watch my Minecraft series, you'll know who Hilarion is. And I like to mess with Hilarion. So, I hope this fits. Yeah, this fits. We're good to go. So Hilarion's gonna be my rival this time. For those of you that watch my Pokemon LPs, you know that most of the time I name my rival after someone. I'm not sure if I did in Diamond though. Oh well. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I can't remember. This is terrible. Oh yes, what was his big discovery? Handed over the mystery egg to Professor Elm. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen. Still, it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what its secret holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? He gave you a Pokedex? Is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Well, Xilicks, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. This guy is thinking ahead. Like, really far ahead. But we're gonna do it anyways, because that's just what we do, because I'd be way too bored staying in this small town for the rest of my life. So let's go tell our mother that we are going to explore the world of dangerous criminals and thugs just for our own entertainment. Let's go. You receive prize money from winning trainer battles. Do you want me to save money for you? Okay, so this is a mechanic in the game where basically every time you win a trainer battle, you gain money from that trainer. And your mom in this game, she can she can gain money and then buy things for you at the store. And then it's kind of a thing that I used to do whenever I'd play, but honestly I don't really want her taking my money this time, just because she does take a fair amount of money, and over time it adds up. Like, I know in my original save file of Soul Silver, I believe she had like well over 2 million Poké Dollars stored up. Like, that's just how much money I had from her. And then she like buys things, and then like you get it from her somehow. I don't remember exactly how it works. I think there's like a guy in the mart who gives it to you for free or whatever. So what was that? I think she's showing you how to catch Pokemon. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. We have no control over this, by the way. This is all the game. I'm not doing anything. Its HP is down. Yeah, it's the tutorial for catching. Okay. So you go into the bag, and then you go in the Pokeball pocket, and then you throw a Pokeball. Yep, and then you hit use. Wow, I'm really good at predicting things. It's almost as if it was obvious. See, just like that. It's better to lower your target's HP more than I did to make it sleep or something. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. So I believe she gives you 5 Pokeballs that you can catch things with. And yeah. I'm not, however, going to be catching anything for a while. I do already have my team planned out for the most part. There are a few tweaks I can make to it. Maybe change some things. Blah blah blah. But it should be good. It's a team that I ran whenever I originally played Soul Silver. Modified a little bit though, just because there was 1 or 2 on the team that I didn't feel like using for this playthrough, I guess. So they got replaced, I guess. So let's go back up and do what we were told and challenge the Pokemon League and become the best like no one ever was. Because to catch them is our real quest and to train them is our cause. Gotta catch them all. No? Okay. Too soon, Xilicks. Oh my god. I should really stop running through the grass because for those of you that don't know, running through the grass increases your chances of encountering wild Pokemon. And over the fence. Okay. Why did I call it a fence? These are ledges. I don't know what's going through my brain at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. So yeah, let's head north. Hopefully the way that was blocked is no longer blocked. Because if you did not see before, there were a couple trainers blocking the way. They were having a very intense battle by the looks of it. A Rattata versus a Rattata, I think. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's like a Pidgey versus a Rattata. That's not the right way. Oh yeah, and since it's a new day, we can pick these berries again. Or apricorns. Apricorns? Apricorns. One of those is the proper pronunciation. Please. Dang it. I just, it's so annoying. Not having repels is just so annoying. There's nothing you can do without a repel. But just constantly run away from things, and it's so annoying. Okay, so let's have our first actual trainer v trainer battle, not trainer v criminal battle, because our rival is definitely a criminal. Stealing Pokemon from old men. What a baddie. Okay, so he's gonna send out Rattata, and we're gonna obviously go with Kyle the Crocodile, because there's no other choice but the best. It's kind of hard to commentate these battles just because of how low the... what's the word for it? Intensity is of them. Especially these low level battles. It's just so... they use this. They use this. And then they lost. Oh no. Yep. 64 Pokédollars. You are one rich man. Can I get your number? Okay, so this is what I was explaining before. If you register them in your Pokégear, they can call you later and you can re-battle them, and they have higher level Pokemon, so it's really just a better way to XP farm, because once you beat every single trainer in the game, if you don't have the Pokégear, like, there's no good way to train from like level 70 to 100. It's just brutal training that, and especially because like you want to have like at least like a team of 80s or 70s for that red battle. I mean, it is harsh without that, especially if you're not using legendaries. But like, I mean, this game is about over leveling, because like, although the entire game, well, the entire first half of the game is ridiculously easy, and then like the second half, everything's just insane levels, and if you didn't train in the first half, like, you're so screwed. But yeah, you definitely get like pretty over leveled in the first half, and then it slows down a lot in the second part. Okay, so let's move ahead. I don't really feel like battling every single person, so I'm gonna skip that one. Let's see if I can be crafty. Nah. Game, please. You couldn't have just given me that one moment of success of skipping a trainer. Nope, you had to do that one game. So I think we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta go over here. The one thing I do really like about this region, though, is I feel like it's a lot more connected than the other regions. The other regions is kind of like a big path, but this one... Game! Please! This one's it's like a lot more connected. Like, the end of the game is directly connected to the beginning. Like, there's a cave in front of us right now that leads to the end of the game, but we can't get through it yet just because we don't have the proper HMs and stuff. This cave right here. And if we were supposed to go in there now, like, that area of the cave's lower level, but if you go into, like, the higher areas, it's higher level and stuff. So, it's pretty cool that they did that, I guess. At least I think it's cool how, like, the region's a lot more connected. Also in this game, there's a portion where there's a crossroads. You can either go left or right, and if you go left, then you do 1 or 2 gyms before 1 gym, and if you go right, you do 1 gym before the 2 gyms. But I always go left just because I feel like that's the proper order, but you can go either way, which I think is cool. So now we got the versus recorder. This can be used to record battles. The only battles you can record, however, are online battles, which you can no longer do in 4th and 5th gen, I believe. Maybe you can still do it. I don't know. I don't know if you can still do it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I know in Diamond and Pearl you can't battle online anymore. But you can record online battles with that, and battles in the Pokemon Tower thing. So here we are. We have finally reached Violet City, the home of the first gym. However, we will not be challenging the gym just yet, because in this city there's also a thing called Bellsprout Tower, which is where we're going to right now. This is, I guess you could say, the first mini dungeon of the game. It's essentially a tower with a bunch of trainers who have Bellsprouts in it. And on the floor of the tower you can find things like Ghastly and Rattata and stuff like that. So let's get right into it. You can find wild Pokemon in here, so keep that in mind. And also you will battle these trainers who all, you guessed it, have Bellsprouts. This entire tower, I believe, is optional. I believe it's optional. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's optional though, just because the reward you get at the end is not required for the game. However, I'm going to be doing it just because the point of this LP is to, like, complete it, complete the game. So I'm going to be doing as many things as I possibly can in the game, and this game is huge, like 80 parts if I do everything. So hopefully I can get as much done as I want to. I do want to 100% the game, but I'm probably not going to be able to do every event, because there's a lot of events in this game. And the one disadvantage to picking the water type is, for the first, well, this Bellsprout Tower, you're gonna have some trouble compared to if you pick the fire type. And also on the second gym you don't really have an advantage. The best starter to go with for the first, like, 3 gyms would definitely be the fire type, but I feel like there's better fire types you can get along the way, and I can deal with having a disadvantage at the beginning of the game because the beginning of the game isn't as hard as it will be later on in the end. But as it usually is in most Pokemon games, you do have an advantage picking, like, a specific type at the beginning. And this game is definitely an advantage with fire type at the beginning. Because, see, with what I have to do, I have to... What in the world? That's weird. Okay, we're back. That was weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I guess the graphics glitched or something? That was really weird. But yeah, I'm going to heal, and then I'll meet you guys back where we were in the tower. Alright, we are back in the Sprout Tower where we were before. Wild encounters, please. I don't need this right now. So you get a paralyzed heal if you go down there. That's cool, I guess. Also, off screen, I bought some potions so I won't have to run all the way over to the Pokemon Center every single time I want to heal, because that would just get annoying after a while. So I think I have like 12 in my bag, on top of the ones that we had gotten before I bought some. Luckily though, these Bellsprout are pretty low level, so even if you do have the water type, you can pretty much just spam Rage on them, because if they're battling a lot in a row, you're just gonna wreck them. And that critical hit was lucky, because that definitely would not have killed him in one hit. Actually, does Rage pass on to different... I don't know if it does. Maybe. I'd assume it would, but maybe not. Because your Rage builds, does it reset every time you get a kill though? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know, honestly. It's one thing I do not know. Let's see if I can like one-shot him then, I guess. I don't know. Because if it doesn't do like more than half, then... Oh, it definitely carries on, because that did way more damage than the first one did. Yeah, okay. So I guess it does. That's pretty cool. So it's good for fighting multiple things in succession, if that is the case. We are now level 11. Thank you? Why is he thanking me? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know. Oh wait, there's an item up here. We're still gonna get a wild encounter just because we went up here. And I'm gonna be very annoyed. Please. No. And we have another fight. I think you can skip this guy, but I didn't for whatever reason. Because my brain was just like, oh my god, fight the guy. And I did. See, this is your fault, brain, that I get into fights with random monks. Fine whip, no. Oh, that barely did any damage. Okay then. So let's see. I need further testing on this Rage thing, because I need to know if it's actually doing more damage. Yeah, it definitely is, because it didn't do that much damage like the first time. So I guess it is. That's pretty cool though, because these Bellsprout would be really annoying if I couldn't do that. I mean, I could probably still two-shot them with Scratch, but whatever. Whatever. Let's see if we can one-shot them this time. And we can. Is that a crit? No crit. Alright, cool. So that's definitely the most effective way of taking down these Bellsprout the most efficiently. Until I run out of PP, and then we'll have problems. Hello? There we go. Was not going up. Oh, and I'm back down. I'm trying to get the item. If the game would be so kind. We got a potion. Great. Even more potions. We don't need... You know what? Bag. Let's just use a potion, because we don't need this many. There we go. Okay, so we're at full health. This is good. Good way to challenge the rest of the sages in the Tower of the Battling of the People. In case you were wondering, that was English. Definitely English. Okay, so this time he has a level 6 Bellsprout, so I think the best way to kill him would just be Scratch, I guess. I mean, Rage would probably be fine too, but no, I think Scratch was the better option, because Rage doesn't do a lot of damage until you build it up. So with Scratch, we can just two-shot him, and easy, he's dead. We gain our XP, and happy day. We're now level 12, alright, cool. This little squirt made me hurt. Wow, the rhyming is real. Elders TM lights even the darkest of places. So if you didn't guess from what this guy said, you get flash from this tower, I guess. You don't need flash ever, but it's good to have in case you want it for whatever reason. Wow, that crit was lucky. Saved me some time, which is nice because we are definitely running low on time. So let's quickly finish off this guy. Uh-oh. Looks like Galarion was here. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. He calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how nice to beat a Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Bye, Larion. He's so flashy. Look at his red hair. So you come here too. Bellsprout is a place of training Pokemon, test their bonds, and build a bright future together. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. Alright, so this is the Elder, the final boss of the Bellsprout Tower. His Bellsprout are higher level than everyone else's Bellsprout. So I think we're just going to be scratching everything, just because I don't think Rage would be very good on these guys because of how high level they are. I mean, I could test it, but probably not worth my time, so we're just going to scratch. And since we didn't start with Rage, it wouldn't be worth it at this point because we haven't built it up enough for it to be fully effective. And now we are learning Bite, so we can just ditch Rage, maybe. Now let's ditch Leer, because we don't need Leer. I'm just like, Rage is really good. Let's ditch Rage. No. And now we can bite things instead of scratch things. I don't know why I didn't just get rid of Scratch. That probably would have been more effective. I don't know. Whatever. Bite's a one-hit KO, so I'm happy person. We can now just direct these guys. Oh, Hoot. Okay, so we can use Water Gun on this guy, and he'll have Stab, and it might one-shot him, maybe? No? Level 10, probably not. Yeah, that didn't even do anything. And now we're asleep. This is fantastic. We need to heal desperately. So let's do that in our... Whoops, that's not the right bag. God dang it. There we go. Yeah, that was definitely not a one-shot. Whoops. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? Let's try Bite after we wake up from our deep sleep. Hypnosis is a really annoying skill, although it does make up for how annoying it is with how low its accuracy is, but still fairly annoying being asleep, especially this early in the game when there's nothing you can do about it because you can't buy awakenings, and I don't know if you can even find any awakenings. Oh, this is so ridiculous. And then he crits just to rub salt in the wound. Okay, that was effective. Oh, please don't die. Okay, I need to heal. Because I don't want to have to walk all the way back up here. That is not something on my list of things that I enjoy doing in my spare time. Please don't use Hypnosis. Okay, we're good to go. He's not making me sleep. I'm happy person. Bite OP. And Hoot is dead. And with that, we have defeated Elder Lee and conquered the Bellsprout Tower. Ah, excellent. $1,200. See, this man knows how to give out money. Your battle is quite elegant. You should be able to stand up to Faulkner, who is the gym leader of this town. City, rather. It's a city. Pokemon learns Flash. You can illuminate caves no matter how dark. You can try it on Bellsprout, for example. Well, I don't have a Bellsprout, so I'm sorry, sir. I cannot help you here. And luckily, the game decides to be nice and give you an escape rope. It also decides to be nice and give me a random encounter just by turning around. Okay. Let's get out of here with our newfound escape rope items. There we go. And with that, I believe this will be the end of this episode. So next time we will be battling the Violet City gym leader, Faulkner, at the Violet City gym. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Xilicks. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, thanks, bye.